Hi, I'm Dr. Rachael Degurse with Pearl Skin and Body Rejuvenation, here to talk to you about the difference between a chemical peel and a facial. This is a question I get a lot from people, probably because sometimes people use facial and chemical peel kind of interchangeably, or use the word facial when really they mean a chemical peel. So I'm going to explain a little bit about the difference between the two. Facials are a little bit easier to explain. A facial is fundamentally a little bit about relaxation, treating your skin nicely, feeling good. So most often a facial is going to be focusing on hydration and relaxation, just kind of a nice zen moment for you. Do a little massage along with it. You can use an enzyme during a facial, which is a mild exfoliating product. Typically that is a botanical based or plant based enzyme, such as like papaya or pumpkin, something like that, which will give your skin a brightness to it and a little bit of a glow, but not create a lot of flaking or peeling to your skin. A chemical peel we most often do when somebody wants to do something more major to their skin, like they're having a problem that we need to treat a little bit more aggressively. So a chemical peel is often a better option for something like that. So some of those kind of skin conditions that I'm referring to would be acne, aging, so like fine lines and wrinkles are good to treat with a chemical peel. Like pigment in your skin that you don't like from sun damage or aging, or maybe from scarring that you've had, and skin texture. So those are the kind of things that we'll treat with a chemical peel. And a chemical peel is going to be a little bit more aggressive exfoliation for your skin. It's a mild acid typically that is exfoliating your skin. Usually those types of acids are like lactic acid, alpha hydroxy acid, salicylic acid, these kinds of things that are going to cause a little bit more aggressive peeling or exfoliation for your skin. A chemical peel also can be sometimes really superficial, so you're just taking off a few top layers of the skin, or you can get a more aggressive peel where you're peeling off several layers of the skin and causing a lot more skin sloughing. Usually something like that, we're doing multiple layers of a chemical peel, sometimes combining it with a pure retinol peel, and you're going to have more of that cell turnover, you're going to have more work done, but also potentially more irritation for your skin. So usually here at Pearl Skin and Body Rejuvenation, we take a more progressive approach instead of an aggressive approach, where we work towards deeper layers of the skin over time. And that helps to reduce irritation. It helps to make sure that your skin is less sensitive to the peel. And even with a superficial peel, you can have good results on some of the things that you're trying to treat, such as your acne or your aging. One of the really common questions that I have about chemical peels is downtime. I think a lot of people get worried that they're going to look really red or flaky, and that's a possibility if you have a really aggressive peel, so you want to plan for that around your social calendar. So if you have something upcoming, then you probably don't want to do a really aggressive peel within about 2 weeks afterwards. But you can do a really superficial peel even within 2 weeks of a social engagement, because you might have a little bit of flaking. Typically around the jawline is really common, but you're not going to have large flakes of skin coming off. You're not going to look really red or irritated. Immediately after a chemical peel, you do want to avoid direct sun exposure. So I always recommend that, because your skin is going to be more sensitive to the sun. Here we're talking about that new healthy skin coming up towards the surface, so it's not adapted to that UV radiation that we were talking about. So you definitely want to wear sunscreen right after and avoid things like sun tanning or sunbathing. So you don't want to go on like a vacation to Mexico immediately afterwards. Typically you want to wait about 2 weeks for something like that before going on having that kind of exposure after a chemical peel, especially if it's a more aggressive one. finally, in our chemical peels, we use a lot of serums in combination with the chemical peel because once again, we're trying to do work for the skin. So there's a lot of serums out there that can target specific skin issues. And we don't usually use a lot of those in our facials, partly because a facial is more about relaxation and a chemical peel is more about treatment, but also a chemical peel is for a specific issue in general. So if you're having a specific issue with your skin and you think a chemical peel might be a good option, then here we sit down and we have a consultation with you beforehand and we discuss your specific skin concerns, and I can recommend what type of a skin treatment would be best suited for your specific needs. You know, if you just want something that's relaxing, then a facial is a good option. But if you're concerned about aging or pigment in your skin, or it's really sensitive, or you have acne, then a chemical peel might be a really good option for you, and we can talk about what that looks like for you. So if you're interested in something like that or one of our facials, please give us a call or schedule online for a consultation.